Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we got some PlayStation stuff to talk about with God of War's PC specs being revealed. I guess we could say it's PlayStation. And then Horizon also getting an update 1.11, a pretty notable update there. But first, let's go over the God of War system requirements. Round of applause, if you guys heard that. I don't even know if my mic picked that up, but 5 tiers of system requirements, average performance listed out. Good job. This should be the standard for system requirements. Enough of the meme, 2 tiers of system requirements that tells us nothing. Kudos to you guys. Hopefully you deliver a great port, and it looks like, if they're offering this information to us right off the top, very, very happy about this. Let's go through every tier. There was also a brand new PC features trailer listed, so we'll talk about that. Minimum requirements is for 720p at 30 frames per second at low settings. You're looking at a GTX 960 or an R9 290X, CPU Intel Core i5 2500K or a Ryzen 3 1200, both 4-core CPUs, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 70GB hard drive. Recommended, this for 1080p at 30 frames per second. I think a lot of you guys would disagree that recommended shouldn't be 1080p 30 FPS. In this case, it doesn't matter because they give you other tiers. This is for 1080p 30 FPS again. Graphics setting original, NVIDIA GTX 1060 and AMD RX 570, i5 6600K or a Ryzen 5 2400G, 8GB of RAM as well, and a 70GB SSD. Hi, this is the third tier, third of 5 tiers, 1080p 60 frames per second, original graphics setting, NVIDIA GTX 1070, 8GB, RX 5600 XT 6GB, Intel Core i7 4770K or a Ryzen 7 2700 8-core, 8 gigs of RAM, 70GB SSD. So this is probably where I think a lot of people would peg the recommended requirements around where it should be. But you know what? They got 5 tiers. So high, there's the middle ground, 1080p 60, game will play and look really good at that. Performance is the 4th of 5 tiers, 1440p at 60 FPS. Graphics setting for high, an RTX 2070 or an AMD RX 5700 XT, 8GB GPUs on both those. Intel Core i7 7700K, 4-core 4.2 GHz, AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, 8-core 3.6 GHz, 16GB of RAM, Windows 10 64-bit, that is version 1809. 70GB SSD, and then finally, they have an ultra settings list, 4K at 60 FPS, ultra settings, RTX 3080, AMD RX 6800 XT, i9 9900K, 8-core 3.6 GHz, or a Ryzen 9 3950X, 16-core 3.5 GHz, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and then 70GB SSD. So Ultra 4K 60 FPS, you're gonna need quite a beast to run that. I don't even have the I have a PC with a RTX 3080 in it, but my CPU falls short of that, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to run the game pretty darn well, but I don't know if I'll be able to hit 4K 60 at ultra settings. We'll see how things turn out, but round of applause again to the team over at Sony Santa Monica Studios and whoever's working on this game. They also go in over a lot of features, NVIDIA DLSS AI performance boost, NVIDIA Reflex, AMD Fidelity FX, enhanced graphics, all that good stuff. But the system requirements, and give credit to the Forza Horizon 5 devs as well, because they offered the same level of, just in-depth information that God of War devs are doing, but good job to them. Love to see it, and they definitely deserve credit, even though, in my opinion, this should be the standard, this should be the norm going forward, but hey, good to see it. The game is out January 14, 2022. Very much excited for that. And then next year, we'll also get the release of God of War Ragnarok. That'll be a PS5 exclusive, but I'm sure ultimately will be coming to PC as well. And then moving on from that, Update 1.11 for Horizon Zero Dawn on PC has just been released. With this update, we've added NVIDIA's DLSS upscaling technology and AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution, replacing Fidelity FX CAS, as well as various fixes. You can read the patch notes as well, so good stuff there. Horizon getting another update, and Horizon was a game that was not a very good PC port, unfortunately, when it initially came out. Since then, it has been completely revitalized, and the game is fantastic. I beat it on PC. I had a tremendous time on PC. The game visually looks stunning. 60 frames per second adds so much to the gameplay, and they actually got that patch now on PS5 as well, so if you play Horizon on a PS5, you'll get it at 60 FPS. The visuals are still much better on PC, but But the game is great. Horizon, I know some people have some issues with it from a gameplay standpoint, but I think overall, when you look at it from a narrative standpoint, the open world is absolutely gorgeous and filled with content, and I even like the gameplay. I definitely think they can make it better, but it looks like they're going to go with that route. They're adding a ton of depth to Horizon Forbidden West. Again, that's another game out in February of next year for PlayStation 5. Ultimately, I would imagine that the game would be coming to PC. It's an issue where I just don't think we're going to get to a point anytime in the near future where we're going to have parity with the releases in terms of like day one Horizon on PC and PS5. I think one day, honestly speaking, I think it will happen because I just think it's a better bet to put your money on it will happen for PC gaming than it won't happen, just because I think at 6-7 years ago, I did not think we were going to see PlayStation exclusives on PC. I did not think Microsoft would be putting Xbox titles on Steam. I just didn't think that was going to happen. Well, in the case of Xbox titles, honestly, with Xbox titles, I thought they were just going to be on the Microsoft store forever, and they weren't going to do very well. But hey, even they put their games on Steam, and the Xbox app is decent enough with Game Pass and everything like that. But yeah, just very, very exciting stuff. Horizon Zero Dawn is fantastic, and now you can get it relatively cheap. You can get it for sub like $25, $27, so that's a pretty good price. You get the Frozen Wilds DLC with that release as well, and yeah, that's going to do it for me. Some very exciting stuff. Uncharted, we know that that's coming January to PlayStation 5. Probably going to be coming to PC, I would imagine March, maybe February, March, April, around that time period, I think makes sense. That'll be Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. Hopefully we get Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 at some point, but man, God of War looking spicy right now with all the features being added there. The system requirements maybe a little bit high on that ultra end of the spectrum, but you know, that is 4K, 60 frames per second with all the bells and whistles added to it. I'm just happy that we got 5 tiers of system requirements. At the very least, I think games should have 3 tiers of system requirements. 5 is definitely ideal. I mean, I would say 4 is ideal, 5 is going above and beyond. So, yeah, definitely happy about that. Obviously, God of War going to be available on Steam and the Epic Game Store. Horizon available now. So, exciting things ahead. And if that NVIDIA leak is to be believed, bro, Ghost of Tsushima next year? Could we be seeing the release of like a Demon Souls next year as well? Next year might end up being a banger, because think about it. We already know God of War, Uncharted, probably Ghost of Tsushima. I don't think that's pushing the cart before the horse at this stage of the game, given that the NVIDIA leak has been pretty on the money. So, and for everybody asking about Spider-Man, bro, that's definitely going to happen. A promotional vehicle for Spider-Man 2, late 2022, early 23 is when I would expect that. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.